to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Connecticut Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Beavers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Uconn Huskies offense will get first crack at it today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number one for the squad.
Looking to throw. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
That's a really great play by the defender. And we obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time out. Coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game. And here you go. The opening drive of the game. Great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it. And a lot of times because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about Uconn. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. On play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Turns it upfield. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Has to have it on 4th down. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Huskies have this offense rolling. Under pressure. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Beavers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Huskies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Ross. Lots of room to run. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Oregon State Beavers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stress a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is...
Makes a grab on the shot. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds a crease, it's Glass. They were all over it.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double-team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the tight end. Second down to the air. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. It's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the veteran.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. This time they'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Porter. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's stopped. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Out wide left, it's Bauer. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. Selling the fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oregon State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quickly to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Offense in a bunch formation. Quick give. It's Glass. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Cuts it upfield. It's Reeder. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Reeder. Nowhere to go.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Beavers using their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Uconn will have to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snags it, and there's running room. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes a lot.
He's going to fire deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Beavers! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Uconn offense goes back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Complete downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Had to force that one.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the...
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. There he goes, running through contact. He's at the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Timeout is called, and that will be the 2nd charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The play fake. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Out wide right, it's Glass. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Oh, he wants it all. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Makes the catch. It's Bowers. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Oh, they blocked the kick, and they scoop it up. Crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Uconn! And he tacks on the extra point. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Wants to throw on first. Still looking. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Beavers will punt this one away. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Uconn going back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion. completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Tells to run, wants to pass. Moves to his right. Took a shot as he threw.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup.
He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They're still but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. On the run, it's Glass. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run him again. Nice move there. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Churns into the pile. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Glass. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Long way to go on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Quick give. Hard running there. Makes a man miss. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Red pass, it's complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Upstairs to make the catch. Touchdown, Oregon State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself. himself, and they put points on the board. That should move them closer to this elusive second win of the year as they build this fourth quarter lead. And he puts through the extra point. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Split backs here. To the air, it's Osborne. Left side, it's Ross. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on second down. Was to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second and long here. He's changing the play. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. This Uconn offense really has it going. Caught. At the 35, he's open. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to pass. They're all over him. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Plows his way ahead. They make the tackle, but Uconn has enough for the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Sets his feet, it's Osborne. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
He makes a grab, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. Pushes for the goal line. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly.
Makes the grab and room to run. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Trying to move them on the counter. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Turning it on. He's at the 50, the 30, at the 20. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run it in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, Pollock. I'm running it again right here on the 1-yard line.
And I think you still got 2 plays. 3rd down, be physical. All you got to do is fall forward, get that 1 yard.
How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. They'll try to power it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush is on. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it along the sideline. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Got to make it to the end zone. Got to stay on his feet. Can he get there? Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Husky. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation.